The big one, that race for New York governor.
As expected, Governor Cuomo is going to be back at the Capitol for a second term come January. He beat out Westchester County Executive Rob Astorino. And as you can see, it is a sound trouncing of the Republican. But again, we're still waiting for more precincts to come in. Fox 43's Lydia Colbita standing by at Cuomo's election night headquarters down in Manhattan tonight. Hello, Lydia.
The party atmosphere started, John and Elisa, a little over an hour ago. I think everyone here was expecting the governor to be reelected. I don't think they were expecting the speed with which the Associated Press called the race for him just after polls closed at 9 o'clock. It happened when one of the speakers was up at the podium here. When that news came out, place erupted into cheers. We're now waiting for some of those who have been reelected. Both Governor Cuomo and Attorney General Eric Schneiderman are expected to speak here. What we don't know why State Comptroller Tom DiNapoli, who was also reelected, is in a separate room in this hotel on a separate floor, but we're hoping to hear from him as well tonight. So Mario Cuomo, the governor's father, is fond of saying, you campaign in poetry, you govern in prose. We may not have heard a lot of poetry in this campaign. There was a lot of negative campaign ads, but the prose we have heard from speaker after speaker after speaker tonight. They want to work on raising the minimum wage, they want to work on passing the DREAM Act, and all 10 points of the Women's Equality Act. John and Elisa?
All right, thank you so much, Lydia. And we're now joined by Mark Baker with the latest from Astorino's camp, live from White Plains. Mark.
Yeah, Elisa, John, actually it's pretty festive atmosphere at the Astorino event. Now, word did slowly creep through about the returns and that the race had been called. Now, that brought one of the Astorino spokespeople out who said, hey, exit polls, they're for weaklings. I believe that was a direct quote. So that got a few laughs. Now, I went around and talked to some teachers, some small business people who are very disappointed with the returns as they've come in. But one woman said that you can add her family to the 400,000 who've left New York in the last 4 years that they would expect to leave. But the person we're really waiting to hear from is Rob Astorino, and they do tell us they expect him to come out shortly. And when that happens, we'll, of course, have that for you. Reporting live from White Plains, Mark Baker, News 10 ABC.